Hey you guys, so I'm back to make a new video. I meant to do it loads sooner, so I apologise for being shit about that, but I kind of got sucked into the process of, as you can tell, brushing out my dreads. So this is like all of what I've done already. This is all that remains. I left the like thickest dreads till last. Don't know, to wait for my camera to focus. Here you go. So they're really, yeah, kind of knotty, and those are going to be the hardest ones to undo, which is why I left them till last. But I made the mistake of leaving them all until last. So hopefully I'm going to do this today, and then it'll be over. I'm actually really surprised by like how great the condition of my hair is. My dreads were just over 2 years old. And it's not been as hard as I thought it would be to brush them out, and my hair is in quite good condition. Obviously I haven't like had a cut and colour or anything yet, so I'll make another video and show you guys when it's all totally done, and I can show you exactly what it looks like. So the way that I did this, I haven't made a video in so long that I'm really like scatty and bad at doing it. The way that I did this was with lots and lots of patience. If you would like my advice, then I'm about to give it. I used this product called dreadlocks, I don't know if you can see it, by Dreadhead HQ, and normally I don't subscribe to buying that sort of thing from those guys, but I heard a lot of good stuff about it, a lot of recommendations, and to be honest, for the really thick ones like this one, it has helped a lot, because it's basically just like a crazy conditioner that makes your hair really slippery, and that's good. But I've ended up using more than that, which is really good. It's this Aussie Miracle Hair Insurance leave-in conditioner. Comes in like a little spray bottle, so yeah, you can just like keep spraying as you go. When I was looking into research about brushing them out, a lot of people were saying that you have to do it when your hair is dry, because when it's wet it breaks so much easier, which makes sense, right? But I tried doing a few dry, like completely washing my dread, putting the conditioner in it and leaving that to dry, and then going for it. And it's loads easier just to do it when it's wet. And if you keep topping it up with conditioner, then it's just so much easier. So I would recommend that. I also have a metal, obviously, a metal comb like the one that you may have used to do your dreads in the first place. And yeah, so this one, as you can see, I've already started a bit, and also I have to have towels everywhere because there's just like bits of conditioner and water and stuff everywhere, and a big plastic bag. So far I have filled 3 of these with all the stuff that's come off my head, so that's like over 2 years worth of hair that you normally shed. So when you're doing it, like when I did my first dread, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be bald, I'm gonna have no hair left. But you know, once I did more, like I'd just forgotten what a normal amount of hair was. I was used to having so much on my head. So don't panic, don't freak out if there seems to be loads of hair coming off your head, because that's just how it should be. So basically, you can just like hack away at it if you want to, but I don't know how to do this. What I found to be quite a lot easier is to sort of like use the comb vertically and like pull down. I don't know if you can see this is really difficult, and pull down. So instead of just like ripping the knots, you can pull them. I don't know if this is making any sense to you guys. So I'm going to try and get a good example. Like sometimes, like here, I don't know if you can see there are some loops, like here. So instead of like ripping that out, you can just pull it and tease it down, and there as well. And it just means that you're ripping and breaking a lot less hair. Each dread has taken me, some of them take like 20 minutes if they're thin ones and they're quite small. Some of them take like an hour. Like this guy is probably going to take quite a while because he's fairly fucked. Yeah, there's a big post which I'm going to link to in the like little comments below this, so don't send me fucking stupid questions asking me why I'm doing it and asking me for a big long elaborate response video, because I'm not going to do that. There's a post where I've like written about it, and I will probably continue to write about it, why I got rid of them, and I'll write up the process as well. So just look at that. Don't ask me dumbass questions, because I either won't answer you or I'll be really rude, because I'm so sick of dealing with like shit about this. Like every other day someone sends me a message on the internet like, oh my god, no, don't get rid of them, I can't believe you're doing that, why would you do that, I prefer you with dreads. Bad news, guy, nobody asked you and I don't give a fuck. You know, like, I know a lot of people seem sort of overly involved in my hair. You shouldn't be. It was just time for me to move on, time for me to do something different, time for me to let go of all of the stuff that built up with these dreads. And it's a really personal decision. Anyone else who's gotten rid of their dreadlocks will be able to understand that it just really pisses you off when someone tries to tell you, you know, don't do it. Like, oh my god, a total stranger on the internet doesn't want me to get rid of my dreads. Shit, let me go back in time and put them back in just to please you, you know. I did also do like a little response video to all the stupid fucking comments I got on my other videos, but to be honest, I don't think I'm going to publish that, because it was basically just me being rude. And this video has gone way off track. So yeah, it's taken me about, I started doing these on this time last week, and it's not like, you know, some days I've done like 2 because I've gone out and had a life and done other stuff, and some days I've done like 10. So I had 42 to start with, 42 dreads, and it's taken me this long to get rid of them. But if you sit down and do them like, you know, 7 in the morning until like midnight, I'm sure you can get them done in a few days, like 2 or 3 days. But for me it was sort of, and it's quite an emotional process as well. Like, I've already cried a couple of times just because they were a really big part of my life, they were really important. You know, and everything that I went through while I had them was really important, and a lot of stuff happened. I know a lot of people who don't have them don't really understand, and they're like, oh, it's just hair, you know, why are you getting so upset? But it's a big deal, especially, you know, when it comes to be a part of your identity so much. And yeah, I've already done a last couple of photo shoots with them, so I can look back at the pictures of them and cry. All in all, it's obviously not been an easy process. It's like, you know, you have to be really patient, just like you do when you put them in and when you're waiting for them to mature and stuff. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say. After I'm finished brushing all these out, I'm gonna have like the longest shower of my life and wash my hair like I'm in one of those shampoo adverts or something. And then I'm gonna use loads of like deep conditioning treatments, loads of like natural stuff. There are some recommendations that I'll put in the comments again. And as you can see, like, this is the end of the dread that I brushed out, and it was blunted like this guy. So the end of this dread was like this, and now it is like this. All lovely, and all of the like nice hair coming out there. Come on, camera. Focus. No, it doesn't want to focus. But yeah, I don't really know. I didn't know what to do with all the hair that I had left over. I got some really good suggestions, like use it as a stuffing for the creepiest pillow ever, or make a cape out of it, or make a wig. And it was weird, like there was so much of it, and at one point I was just holding it like, oh my god, didn't know what to do with it. Like, kind of gross but fascinating all at once. Like, all I want to do is like poke it and fuck with it, but in the end, you know, it's best just throw it away, because what else are you gonna do with a bunch of dead hair? So yeah, I hope this video has been more informative than boring. I realised it went really off track, and it's almost 10 minutes long now, and I can't even remember what I talked about. So it's been a really long time since I did a dread video, and this is my last one. So yeah, thanks for your support, guys. I really appreciate it. And over the last couple of years, you know, like how many people have watched my videos and left nice comments, and I really appreciate that. And I'll still be answering questions when I can, if I can. You can follow me on Tumblr, on Twitter, on Instagram. I'll leave all the links in the comments. And yeah, bye everyone.